Implementation science, it's really the science of studying how you bring what people have found to be helpful through rigorous study, what we call evidence, into routine daily practice. So, how do you translate that evidence into a way that it helps people systematically, deliberately, and in an ongoing way? I often refer to it as organizational coaching. It's taking what we know from implementation theory, frameworks, models, and then using tailored strategies that fit the culture and context of each agency so that they can learn, apply, and sustain whatever they're interested in. And in this context, we're talking about trauma informed, trauma trained programs, policies, or practices. So you really use the best in organizational development, leadership, change management, and implementation strategies to help someone understand what it takes to get ready, to develop the capacities and resources, to learn how to do it, to successfully learn from doing it, and then to sustain it through those lessons learned over time. I became vastly interested in implementation practice and science as a way to improve my own leadership and our system outcome. You can't be in this business very long without seeing the very real impact of adversity on children, families, communities, and even systems. And if you don't see and acknowledge trauma, then you're turning a blind eye to what's happened to children and families and how systems may have even played a intentional role in that. And if you don't pay attention to it, you can't create solutions that attend to it. You know, if you went to the doctor and you had a stomach ache and the doctor never even listened to you talk about your symptoms, but just wrote a prescription for the flu, you'd walk out of the doctor saying, whew, that didn't help me very much. Well, if we don't attend to trauma, people enter our systems and don't feel helped. They don't feel acknowledged. They don't feel healed. So it's really important that we recognize how trauma plays a role in adversity. It changes the neurodevelopment of children. It changes their biology, their physiology, their brain structure. It changes the way that families react and respond to their children in the systems. So we definitely need to acknowledge it and we need to understand how best to respond to it.